Open. This has one wood scrap to look after that thing. Let's make sure the other one still has wood scrap. This one still has wood scrap also. And so they're both paying for this thing here. Wait, let me double check that. Okay, so this one is outside of the range of the other one, and it's got one wood scrap. This one isn't paying for that one, but it's paying for this one over here, because this one's overlapped. I should be doing this so you can see. There you go. You see that one there? This UC is just out of range of that UC. This one here has an overlapping point here. They're both paying for this fence ledge. And they both have one wood scrap. Double check, this one has one wood scrap as well. Right, so now we need to change the time to 0.01. Okay, oh, it doesn't work. We'll put it on 0. I guess that means that it's not passing. 1 every 0 hours. It's not taking it. We can't have 001, so we've got to have 0.1 hours, which is 6 minutes, I think. Right, so 0.1 hours. Let's set a timer. 6 minutes later, we'll come back. In case it's confusing, here's how it's set up. You can see that I laid them in order of 1, 2, 3 from left to right. That's it really. Started. We go UCs have debts. Split stack 1. We put the UC wood in and boom. It vanishes instantly because it has a debt of 1. We split the stack again. Put in this wood scrap and it's there. Now the reason these two UCs are consuming is because they're both within range of each other. And they're both paying for this one table. So having two UCs overlapping when they're in range of each other means you pay double upkeep. Those are now not claimed by test subject alpha. Now, test subject alpha claimed a few of these, but I'm going to kick her off from it and she can do it again. And then we'll have to come back in with this one. Right. Over here, this is my wall. So I'm going to destroy that. She can build it again. I need to kick test subject alpha from this one. As you can see, it's not consumed any wood scrap, and that's because the difference is... Oh, can I build something here? No, great. The difference is those two over there behind the basketball court in the distance, they're within range of each other, so they're consuming resources. This one isn't in range of the other one. It's overlapping, so it can't decide which one to do it. So it seems that the logic is very binary for these. It's either it takes it because it's in range of the other one, so it shares it and pays double, or it doesn't take anything because it's split over them like this. I'm going to kick test subject alpha out of all of these. There's no wood scrap taken from this one. There is no wood scrap taken from this one. We need to destroy this, so that's part of our test. There's no wood scrap taken from this one. Kick test subject alpha. Yeah, so that one's not paying for anything, even though it's out of range of both of them. This one's not paying for anything, even though it's supposed to be paying because it's in range of both of them. And yeah, it's a bit odd, mate. What I'm going to do is build this over here and see how quickly it decays. Just build that there. One wood scrap still in it. Okay, one wood scrap still in it. This is the setup I'm using here, where the two UCs overlap each other and are quite close together. There's a fence post in the middle, and I'm going to do some stuff later on with another character or another player that's going to come in and take over parts of the UC and mess around with stuff in order to make it so that the furniture has 0 health and can't be destroyed. To be fair, I haven't actually tested to see if constructions just dismantle themselves when they get to 0 health without a UC nearby, so I should do that before completing all of this, really, because they're supposed to just fall to bits, and I don't think anybody's actually let their stuff decay to the point where it's 0 and gone, oh look, so maybe decay doesn't work and I'm just wasting my time with all of this UC business. Okay, so we're back with test subject alpha. Test subject Alpha can destroy this vent ledge, apparently, and can manage this utility cabinet because they're on it still for some reason. Clara Caldwell couldn't kick them. Well, anyway, they've claimed that, and there's wood scrap still in it because the server wasn't running when no one was on it. Let's kick her from both of them. Oh, they just took the wood scrap. There we go. And that's because... Oh, look, but the wood scrap's still there. What? The wood scrap vanished, but it's still there. That doesn't have any wood scrap in it now. Huh. Oh, now it's gone. Okay, so that's taking the stuff. Okay, so that's actually taking it. I could claim them both. I didn't mean to. And now I should be able to build here, because I own both of them. Yeah, I can build another utility cabinet. Great. Because I own both of them. Okay, manage. I'm going to kick Clara Caldwell from both of these. It says Clara Caldwell's already kicked from it. You see, that's like a ghosting, man. I claimed that one and it's in range of the other one, and I claimed it. And I kicked it from both of them. Okay, that's weird. That's loaded. It's not loaded with any wood scrap because those ones are taking the wood scrap. I'm confused, but we'll figure that out when I rewatch this. Oh, claimed this one. Now, this one here is just outside the radius of another one. So what I want to figure out is, can I build inside? Because this is mine now. The middle one isn't. Great. So now, that should be in range. No, it's not in range, is it? The range is like on top of this. So, even though this section is part of a player's... No, I can't because it's part of a player's domain. How about like this? No, but how about over here? Can I build this over here? Yes, the fence can go there, but another player's domain's there. Oh, I can build it. It must be in their domain. No. No. Okay, well, let's see how much this one's taking now. It says that it needs 1 wood scrap. It says that it doesn't have it, so it needs 4 an hour, but it only has 1. Well, that's because it's doing all of the other structures now. Okay, well I guess that's not in the radius of this one. Is there anything left I can build? Yeah. So, that one I'm not going to claim. This one. If I claim this one and have a look inside, you can see the wood scrap's not been taken. And if I want to move it, can I move it? This is blocked by a new like, utility cabinet. Now the utility cabinet that I've claimed is the 3rd one down there. But what's happening is that, oh no, it's this one here that ends just there, doesn't it? Sorry, my bad. Huh. Blocked by, there's no utility cabinet over here. Now I can. Great. Okay, so I put that there. Let me now go and kick Clara Caldwell. Can I build closer to this one? It says I can. And I did. So now this is in range of this one, which isn't mine. I'm not going to claim it. I managed to build... Let's build a couple more of these things. See how close we can get it. So I can't build it in the one that I've claimed. Well, I can. I can build it right up to the UC, which is there. I don't own this UC, but I can build right up next to it because I placed mine just outside. So what happens is I claim this one and I can't build because it's protected, and I overwrite the other one by building another one. This then overwrites this one, and then this one becomes the slave. So initially it was, I claimed this and it became secondary, so that this was the master. And then when I built this one, it changed and it became 1, 2, 3. So this now supersedes this one. So ideally what should happen is that this one and this one should be paying for all of this, and that one shouldn't be, because I don't own that one. Okay, we're going to figure out the logic for this. I think what's happening here is that, well, when I started off, this is the order they built them in the 1, 2, 3 order. You can see the permissions, and you can see the fence stands. Player 1 has full permissions for this at the moment. When player 2 comes in, they take over UC3, so it has both permissions, both can go there. However, UC2 still has an exclusion zone where only player 1 can build. That's where their fence post is in the middle there. And then player 2 then comes along and gets UC1 as well. Then they can't build in that area, even if they kick the original owner. So if player 2 comes and claims UC1 and kicks player 1 from UC1, they can't build in the zone of UC2, which has the original owner. UC3 has got the same space there. That's both owners, so that one oversees it. What happened in the video is that we built a new UC outside of the zone of influence of UC2. Now, the zone of influence of the UCs is a lot bigger than I think it's actually displayed, because I've noticed that sometimes it will have upkeep for stuff outside of its radius, even if there's no other utility cabinet that's connecting it through this weird, spooky network. So when player 2 comes along and plops down UC4, because they're allowed to build on that side because it's shared, then they kick the other player. That's when it becomes a real weird overlap permission, and it's a bit like I think layering shapes like paper cuts. So as I said, the order that I built them in was, I'm going to enlarge this one, order of builds, so 1, 2, 3. The stack order then, along whatever axis you want to call that, is 1, 2, 3. I call it the Z axis, or Z order for artists. UC1, all of the permissions are all player 1 currently. Then player 2 comes in and claims UC3. UC3 is now player 1 and 2. And what this seems to do is it pushes the Z order of section 2 up, so that the player 1 could still build in zones 1 and 2, and they can still build in the overlap section into section 3, but the other player can't. So if this was pieces of paper, that one would then be on top. What happens though is that player 2, outside of the influence of the only UC cabinet that's remaining after he claims UC1, so you can see the permissions, UC1 is player 1 and 2, UC2 is only player 1, that's sitting on top there and denying the grounds to 1 and 3, and 3 has player 1 and 2, so player 2 can't build in UC2's influence. However, if they build a fourth one outside of 2's influence and then kick the other player, it seems that number 4 does something with merging the Z order, because this one is the new one, so I imagine it would be on top of the old ones, which is why it's numbered 4, and it kind of like means that you can then build on top of player 2's territory, as you could have seen in the video. I have a feeling that's how it works. Let's find out. We're going to see how much everything costs now. I'm not sure if it's been 6 minutes or not, but we're going to check these boxes over here quickly before we get Clara Coldwell back with her construction skills. Let's have a look now. Okay, there's nothing in it. Let's put... no, because we're running it down, aren't we? No Clara Coldwell, no Clara Coldwell, no wood scrap. Nothing in there, no Clara Coldwell, no wood scrap. Okay, and it's supposed to be upkeeping the other utility cabinet, but that costs nothing. So you can see this utility cabinet is in range. Just quickly, I want to test this out, I want to see. Because this is going to be a bit of a write-up. Leave that deer alone. Okay, this one says it has a fence and a fence ledge. Now initially it was only paying for a fence ledge. But it's not paying for the utility cabinet, okay, because it's out of range. Alright, let's log out and come back in with Clara Coldwell and see the situation. Okay, now back with Clara Coldwell, who can see the decay. Right, for some reason, even though I was kicked from these cabinets, I can still open and manage it. This one I was definitely kicked from, and I can claim it, so there's a little bit iffy when 2 of them are in. If I manage it, I can kick test subject alpha now, but that means, let me see. Right, so test subject alpha's there. I'm going to build a fence ledge right here. I can't because test subject alpha controls this box. I haven't claimed it, so I can't build here. I do have this one, and test subject alpha is on it. That doesn't matter. Because I don't have on this, for some reason as well, I can't kick myself from it when I'm test subject alpha. Doesn't matter. So what I want to do is build a new UC. I should be able to build here. If I build this new UC, boom. Nope, not here. Not there. Let's try it right over here, out of the radius. Nope. I was building one before. Damn, it's glitched. Utility cabinet, build. No, not allowed. That's weird. Build utility cabinets. Build, build, build. Nope, not building. Huh. The glitches are out sometimes. I'm not sure why. Let me try building anything else. This is stuck inside something. Let me try building this fence. The fence goes up. Okay, so I've unlocked, hopefully, this by building a fence. Oh, still doesn't want to build a UC. Something breaks it. This is no man's land here. So I should be able to build it here. Yeah, so that's no man's land. For some reason, I can't build it over there. Who knows why, but I can build a fence. Let's see if Decay is actually working. Decay is working, but very, very slow. Right. Let me see now if I can move this utility cabinet. Now I've put this utility cabinet here. What's its radius? Its radius is here, so this is now my territory twice. Can I build it here? Nope. Can I build it over here? Nope. Can I build it over here? Yes. So I couldn't build over there initially. Let's try moving this. If I pop it on top of this table, doesn't want to move. I can't, it's not clicking even to just, yeah. Well, that's a bit hinky. It's claiming them, isn't it, really? So now, let's destroy these. This should have decayed a bit. Yeah, that's decayed quite a lot. Okay, so the decay is working. We don't need this. Destroy. Am I the original owner? Can I leave this one? I guess so. Yeah, okay. So this is all decaying, because when they're in the same things, they take the stuff. Okay, they take the upkeep. Let's get over here now. We want to see what's paying for what, or how it calculates what's paying for what. So Clara Coldwell built these fences because she claimed this one. No, test subject alpha did. Okay, test subject alpha claimed this. Now we're going to see, because she was able to build these. Yeah, so she's increased the maintenance. It says fence ledge 4, so I'm paying for all of these fence ledges now that she's built next to my base. But it's not taking it out because they overlap. Okay, so you can build right up to someone else's UC if you overlap it and build a UC on the outside. Let's set that up again and see if she can do it again. But they have to be not overlapping on the inside like this. We need to build a third one that's outside of the radius. And then kick her from all of them. Right, so we need another UC that's outside of the radius of the second one. So we should be able to build one over here, huh? No, still can't build one. Excuse me. There we go. So, these UCs are now overlapping, I believe. Yeah, no, they're not overlapping. Right, so you can't build another utility cabinet inside of an overlapping radius. You can't build a utility cabinet if the radius overlaps, if another utility cabinet that another player owns is inside of the radius. Okay. So now can I move this one? Where can I move it to? Here? Okay. And I move it here. Okay. And now it's overlapping. Right, so I can't build one in the overlap. I can't. So now we're going to go see if it consumes the wood scrap. Now I put in some wood scrap. It's going to take it immediately because it owes a debt, I suppose. Why does it owe 2 wood scrap? No, it didn't. Okay. Oh, it can. Okay. So it consumed the stack as soon as it had enough to consume the debt. Split stack 2. Confirm. It only pays 1 debt. Okay. This one similarly. Oh, I can't. That one's empty. So we'll just see what happens. This only one will consume it, I guess. What is this actually? 2 fences. Where's the second fence? I don't see a fence. Oh, these fences. I only see only 1 fence. Wait a second. Does that end the radius? No, it's not. It's outside. There are no fences inside of that radius, but it's paying for them because it suddenly overlapped with this one. So this one should have the same thing. 1 fence. No, this is only paying for 1 fence. That's really confusing. Let me destroy these. And then go over here. Fence ledge. Okay, that's better. Wood scrap 2. If we only need 1 wood scrap now. There's 2 fence ledges, not 4 fences. Split stack 1. Confirm. So we'll take that back. Okay, that wood scrap should be taken now. And we're going to see... Oh wait, I don't think it will be taken because what I've done is I moved there, but what we need to do is get test subject alpha to put some into hers and see if it doesn't when it's not my... Okay, back with test subject alpha again. So I own this box here. I'm going to manage this. I have no wood scrap. The fence ledge, yeah, we're still doing that. And utility cabinet. Now, this is mine. I couldn't build because another player's was here. Oh shit, I need wood scrap. Hang on a sec. Okay, so can I build a fence ledge? Wait, why can't I build it? Thought I had wood scrap in my inventory. I do. It just took a while. Tick, tick, tick. Can I build this here now? Yeah. So that person there has claimed that, but mine is overarching for some reason. They can't build on mine, but I can build on theirs. This one isn't mine, but it's paying for all of my stuff here. This one is mine, and only mine, and it has no wood scrap. Huh. Did I even put... I must have used it up. Oh, it's using it up now because this one's placed within its radius. Aha! That's why. Okay. So these aren't being paid for, and these are both mine, 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 and I can build on there because I made this one primary. Right. And now it's inside of the radius. They're both paying for the upkeep. However, this one here is thingy, so we'll leave that for a second. This one has no issues. Right. Both of these are decaying. There's nothing in either of these. So both the fence ledges are decaying. The utility cabinets... Wait, the utility cabinet's decaying? That utility cabinet's decaying. And so is that one. Right, so the utility cabinets, for some reason, in each other's jurisdiction are decaying. I thought utility cabinets didn't decay. I guess they do. When they're within each other's radius. This one here shouldn't be decaying. Nope, it hasn't, and it has one wood scrap still. This shouldn't be decaying. None of these are. Not decaying. No, it has wood scrap in it. Right, she put those here. This is mine. She's not on it. The test subject isn't on it. And I'm paying for these, but I'm not paying because we're not. We've managed to glitch it. These two here, this should be decaying. Oh, it's not decaying. Right, they're paying, but not decaying, because they're in the radius of another one. So that's how you can... No, they're paying, but not decaying. Okay, that is inside of there. I see. I should have built one on the outside here and had it decay. But that's protected by that box over there, which is glitched. This one is now paying because it's had this put onto it, so it's on a different network, which allows me to then put it there. Right, so boxes that pay are of a higher hierarchy than boxes that don't pay. We need to figure out boxes that pay and boxes that don't pay. This is a good problem to solve. I like this. Just notice quickly, the one that's on the outside of the of those two over there, those two are decaying because they're within each other's radius and they've run out of money and are in debt. This one here, however, which is part of it, is not decaying. Because it's not within the overlap, so it's not counted as being something that it needs upkeeping for. So UCs require upkeep, even though there's no way to upkeep them. So if you have two UCs next to each other and they go into debt because they're both paying, the UCs dissolve also. Now, the only utility cabinets at my base that were overlapping are the ones in the top room here that I built yesterday. So we're going to see if this has used any of its stuff. Nope, it hasn't used anything. I don't know why. I guess it's because it's not overlapping because it's on a different height level. So when UCs are on different heights to each other, that's the next thing we need to test. Okay, we've got to put a garage door and test it out. Oh wait, my door's decaying. It's building? What's going on here? Oops. Why is the door decaying? Oh, it's just healing. Limestone powder needs more than that, so it has used up something. Limestone powder. No, it hasn't. It hasn't used anything. What's going on here? I put 42 plastics. Maybe it's not. I had enough for like 3 hours. I think it's taken 2 iron ingots. But the raw limestone there uses 1 per 6. It would have run out. I don't have enough limestone powder. But why was that metal door requiring fixing? I noticed that. This is fine. These are all fine. Why was that door healing when I looked at it? It's 1400 now. What about this one? That's weird. Okay, so the UC's at the base. We gotta check whether or not the overlap counts. Let's do that now quickly by building a garage door and building another UC on. Okay, that's good enough. We can climb with this. Right, so we're going to build a UC. We're going to build one here, and we're going to build one right next to it. So they're within each other's radius. Now, at the moment, it says that it has 1 utility cabinet to uphold, and the unit cost is nothing. If I build something else, like this, that costs something, and I put 1 wood scrap into each of these. 1. Dump there, and 1. Okay, they both have wood scrap, and in 6 minutes they're going to consume that wood scrap to do that. In the meantime, I am going to go outside of the radius and build some more up on this road, and I'm going to put them at different levels and do the same test. So they need to be completely out of the way. Up here perhaps. That's probably good enough. Let's try building a UC up here. Right, we've got 1 UC here. I think it might need to be moved. Let's move it up the road a bit. Okay, that's definitely out of the radius. Cute. Right, so build a garage door. Right here. Open the garage door. I have to move this. Moving this here. Use this to climb on the garage door. Oh, come on. Come on, baby. You can do it. Climb up on this. Climb up on this. Nope. Well, that's highly annoying. Alright, finally. Okay, now we've got another utility cabinet on top of this. Oh, you can't build on top of this. Why not? You can usually build on top of this. Fine. I'll tell you what we're going to do then. We're going to build it on the floor. And then we're going to move it up here. Yes, so I can build on here, mate. I can build another garage door. Whoops. See? That doesn't work anyway. We can't build. That's a free work for you, by the way. Okay, so we can't build the utility cabinet on the garage door, but we can build it on a fence ledge. And a fence ledge is a different height. Oops. Here we go. You can go on a fence ledge. Oh, it's not level. Hey. Right, let's try this instead then. Okay, right. Move utility cabinet up onto this. Fuck. How about just on this one? Yeah, it can go on there. Great. Now if I go up on this, I just need to be able to get up there. How about if I climb up on this, climb up on the utility cabinet, and then move it. I have to be on the ground to move it, don't I? Shit. Okay, let's build a window here. And that'll do. And then I can move this. Climb up the window. Step backwards, jump across, and then place it on here. No, 4 is too high. Okay, stack too high. Let's destroy this fence ledge. You can go 3 up, that's good enough. Okay, so it goes 3 up, let's see. There's nothing in it. Let's come back in 6 minutes and see what happens. Let's check the building thing out actually. Oh yeah, look, that's much better. They are overlapping, but they're at different heights. Let's see what that does. These should be taking how much per hour? They should be taking 7 wood scrap. Let's go back and check on the other place quickly. Nothing in it. Nothing in it. It's been used, but it hasn't started decaying yet. There is a debt, however. If I just put 1 in. Let's try it. Does it take it because there's a debt? No. For some reason, it's just not doing it. Huh. Maybe it has to be different people? I don't understand. I really don't understand. I'm going to build one in the woods. I'm going to build this utility cabinet here. Nothing's near this. It's not going to overlap anything. And I'm going to build a window here. I'm not going to put anything in it. We're going to see if it takes it. Yeah, boy. What's going on? The car's now stuck on top of that fence. Oh, the car's dead. Right. This is because I put a camera on the side of it. I'm just going to die here, I think. Oh, there we go, I'm out. Oof. Now the camera vanished, so I lost the camera. Okay, well that sucks. This vehicle's probably screwed as well now. I have to delete it. Yeah, totally wrecked. Engine screwed. Just delete this car in it. You know what I'm saying? Target. K's Enforcer. Destroy forever. Boop. No point in having it anymore. What a waste. That camera's gone. And I need to find another one. So I don't know how to find the cameras, which is really fucking annoying. Well, trying to take the camera from this place and get in that car fucked the test up because now I no longer have a fence. So fuck this. They're not buying each other. We can't do the test. Fuck this game. I'm sick of it. What is the point of like collecting resources and putting them in here when I can just turn it off? Look, this is decaying now. This is what those were supposed to do. Nothing's in them, and they're at different heights. So different heights decay for some reason. Which means that all of the stuff in my base should be decaying. So why does that not decay? I don't understand. And I want that fucking camera back. God damn it. Next time I move a camera, I'm going to build windows. Why isn't the base decaying? Let's check inside. Hasn't used anything. Hasn't used a single thing. And nothing's decayed. Oh, right. Well, look at this zombie walking backwards, for Christ's sake. What is going on here? Oops. He's even got boobs. Oh dear. I'm very fed up with this game currently. Let's check this UC. It was over here somewhere. Right, the one that's by itself, that is decaying as it's supposed to. Right. Does a UC by itself? If it has no upkeep, does it decay? Let's find out. 6 minutes. Come back and see if he's still in the woods. Right, these should all be decaying even though they're on different levels, and I don't know why the ones in the house. Maybe it's because it's just like a bigger... It's over 3. I can't stack 4 high. You can't put it on 4 high, and maybe because 4 high is too much. But the 4 high is in the building, because I got those two and they're not taking any resources either. I mean, this one's decaying. All these tables to do. You know, this is decaying. That's decaying. That's down to 523. So that's weird, man. You can trigger decay of the UCs by running out, and the only time they pay is when you don't have 2 in the same radius. Just quickly, I think that the UC radius might not actually be a sphere, and it may be a disk, and that's why the up and down distances inside of houses cause them to overlap but not overlap, because they're actually adjacent to each other and just seem to overlap from a different dimension. Let's build a UC down here. Is this out of the radius of those guys? Yes. 1, 2, we build one within the radius, and then we build a fence ledge. We don't put anything in there, we put 1. No, we don't need to put anything in there because they should run out now. Let's see, manage maintenance cost, fence ledge 1. Yeah, okay, that's going to run out. Fence ledge 1. That's going to run out too, so we'll give that 6 minutes as well. $85 scrap, 37 screws, 42 and 34. That's exactly how it was. It hasn't used a single thing. Let's get rid of test subject alpha. We've got to wait 6 minutes. Just checking on these. They ought to have started ticking down by now. Yep, look. These two are in range of each other, and they have an upkeep that wasn't paid. I built them in range of each other, and I built this here. They both would pay for it. They both ran out of wood scrap because I didn't put any in there. They both have a dead of wood scrap now, and it's decaying. You can see it's going down. If I go to this, and I grab in 1 wood scrap, so I open it, let me grab a single wood scrap, if I have any left. Right, place this wood scrap into here. It's going to suck it up immediately because it has a debt. And does that stop? No, it doesn't stop it. I don't know why it doesn't stop it. If I put another one in, let me see, split stack 1, confirm, put another wood scrap in here, is it going to... Alright, it's got it there. It's still decaying. Right, let me take the wood scrap out of this one and put it into this one. When I put it into here, this one should also have a debt registered. Oops. When I put the wood scrap in, split 1, dash. Okay, so I should have done this on this menu. Put the wood scrap, it's going to suck it up immediately because it has a debt. Okay, so they both have a debt. Now I put one more wood scrap in this. And does it stop the decay? Yes, this one's the primary one, that's the secondary one. Now let me take this out of here. Is it decaying? No, it's healing up again, okay. Right, if I put this into here then, one wood scrap into here. This is the secondary one because when I put this into this, it didn't pay. So this one didn't pay when I put it back in. It didn't heal it, but this one healed this bench. Putting it into there healed this bench. Putting it into this one did not heal the bench. So I've left the debt, the payment inside this will come back in 6 months. Just quickly, it looks like the last to be placed is the one that bears the actual cost. Or well, by that I mean the one that actually matters for upkeep. The other ones, they just pay for no reason. Let's go up to the other place. These shouldn't be decaying. I predict these aren't decaying, but oh, it is decaying. So is that. That's so weird. So weird. They were overlapping. Why did the other ones not going down? That's so peculiar. Okay, so they're both decaying. This one is the secondary cabinet, so when I put the wood scrap into this, it means that it won't heal the table because this is the secondary utility cabinet. So wood scrap, split stack, let's put 1. The wood scrap goes in here, it's going to eat it immediately because it has a debt. Yep, okay. The debt doesn't stop it from being decaying. Put another one in after the debt's been paid. It doesn't matter how long it is, the debt's there, and it only can be paid off with one scoop. Put this in now. This should stop the fence from decaying, but it doesn't. So that's the secondary cabinet, and it's also decaying itself because we've managed to trick this utility cabinet into decaying that cabinet for us. So this cabinet is the primary one, which has a debt. We'll pay that debt of 1 wood scrap, which it should be munched up instantly. Boom. Okay, and then we put this 1 wood scrap into the primary box, and this should make everything heal up. Yeah, look, it's healing 129, 130. That's healing up 6. Oh, that's healing up real fast. And this one should be healing up real fast as well. Okay, well we figured that out. So when they're close together and they're inside each other's radius, they both pay for the expenses, but only one of them can heal it. So this is the primary one. So if you want to stock something up, stock the primary one up if you've got 2 UCs that are in the same radius. For UCs that are out of radius, I have a feeling if it's anything like my base, it breaks. Just in case this is not going down. Taken 3 iron, so it's taken it, right? They've both taken it for that table, I'm assuming. Wood scrap 4. This one hasn't taken any wood scrap now. This one has 3 in it. It did have 1 less than the other one. Right, it's got 3. We'll just give it a few more minutes. It also appears that the timers are independent because those two are out of sync with each other. It may be on a tick, but the ticks are sub-ticks of ticks of ticks that are super ticks of other sub-ticks. It's taken it from both of these boxes, and they're overlapping only by a short amount there. Well, no, they're not. They're just on the edge of each other's things, aren't they? So it's taken it. If I build here, I don't think I can build anything. I don't have anything. Shit. I just have to destroy them. Oh, if I build another one, thank you for that. That was just out of the radius over here, and it was overlapping just the same as we set it up before, but for some reason it didn't work. and I don't know why that is. So I'm going to go to a house, because my house, none of the utility cabinets are taking anything, and I can set it up so none of the utility cabinets are taking anything, but I don't know the logical order, so I'm going to figure that out. Okay, so I'm going to claim this house, which I've been into before. What I'm going to do is I'm going to build some barricades inside of it. I want to build a UC, build it downstairs, as downstairs as I can, like over here somewhere. Right, there's my downstairs UC. I'm now going to barricade the house up a bit and build like a door. No, that's it. Okay, and we also want to, so we're going to build a door, and that's going to cost money. Excuse me, thank you. And I'm not going to build a window just yet, but that should add resource cost onto this. Right, I'm now going to put some wood scrap into there. So get some wood scrap, open this, and deposit the wood scrap. Oops, got a zombie. So that has enough wood scrap. It's got 30, a nice round number. There's a basement. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this to the basement now. Excuse me. Right, this can go here. That should be now maintaining the door as well. Let's double check. Maintaining door solid. Okay, great. One hit. Right, I'm now going to go to build something outside. And I'm going to build a UC outside the garage over here. This guy's praying. No, not a chance. There isn't a garage. Oh dear, there's quite a lot of zombies actually. I'm running out of bullets. Damn it. Pest. Maybe I should do them all. One for you, love. Alright. Now I want to build a UC out here. And I need wood scrap for that goddamn scrap. No screws. More wood scrap, please. Right, so for that I want to build fence. Wait, I need to build a UC, sorry, first. Where's my limit? Now there's the limit. As you can see, it's underneath because I put it in the basement. Now I'm going to try putting this UC so that it's not within the limit, but it's overlapping. I'm going to put it up a bit higher, so I'm going to chuck it here. Right, this is definitely overlapping. But and it is within the door range, just, I think. No, it's not within the door range. Okay. So this one's not paying for the door, and it's overlapping with the one that's paying for the door. I need to make this one the primary, and to do that, I can't remember how to do it. Bollocks. A second. And I'm not sure if I should move that one now or afterwards. I think we should leave it 6 minutes to see what happens. What I do want to do is go and check out the other UCs at the top and make sure that they're still there, because we did manage to glitch them out so that they didn't take any resources. I wonder why this one was open. Which way do we need to go? This way, I think. Oh, come on. This is a brand new car. Excuse me. Yeah, it's right back here, isn't it? Here, I think. Down here. Whoops. Around this corner. Right, it's still here. Let's we can leave that on. This utility cabinet has not degraded. Oops. Okay, and that's owned by me. This fence. It's definitely paying for that. That fence ledge has a 0 out of 1500 hit points because it's in radius of this, which has 0 out of 700 hit points. And it's protected by a nearby utility. Ah ha ha ha! You can get another player to glitch it out so that they never destroyed even on 0 hit points. Nice. Even at 0 hit. Okay, so to set that bug up, you have another... Oh man, that's a good one. To set up the bug where the items don't destroy at 0 hit points, you have your cabinet, and you have to put it with another cabinet overriding so that it's... Oh, no. This cabinet here is paying for this cabinet's... This owner has placed this cabinet which is protecting these. Now, because these two are both within range of each other, they're influencing each other's upkeep, which means this one has to pay for what he put in. And even though he has nothing inside of his, because he has to pay for it, they degrade, because there's nothing in there. Because when they're in the same radius as each other, it activates both of their upkeeps. And when they are... So it's even infected this one. So it protects even the other player's stuff. Right, that's a tricky logic to unravel, that is. And that one over there is still invincible because it overlaps just ever so slightly with that one. Okay, so we've now got things that we can... Let's hit it with an axe. See how it actually dies. Oh, it's completely invincible. Yeesh. Oh my god. It's protected by a nearby utility cabinet. Let me just... No. That one's got 0 hit points as well. Let me check this out on the server config. Base damage. Can other players damage bases? Yes. Build structure decay? Yes. Build structure interval 6 minutes. And so we've managed to make it so that our furniture not only doesn't require upkeep, but is totally indestructible. Excellent. What an amazing base building find. Oh, that's exciting, that is. I'm going to have an invincible base, man. I've got to report this one. This is outrageously fucked. This one here, full health. Is it upkeeping anything? Yeah, it's supposed to be upkeeping. The fence and the fence ledge, it's not paying for them because it is within an overlap ever so slightly of another one, and it can't determine who's paying for that. This one is the master of that one. This one should have full health. Yep. This one's paying for all those fence ledges that test player Alpha built, which are all still full. Because this one here is shared, I think. Yeah, this... Oh no, it's not mine. These must have stuff. No, they don't have stuff in. I'm going to check... I know this is going to ruin that test, but for some reason these are all still standing. And I know that what I did was I built this one here, took it over, kicked the player, built my own next to it, outside of the radius of that one, and then I was able to build in all these tables, even though I don't own that box. So I want to check if these boxes have any wood scrap in, because I think they have none. Oh, it has 1 wood scrap in, but it's supposed to be paying for all that, and it hasn't done. Okay. Oh, hello, buddy. And this one here, again, there's wood scrap in it, but oh well. Let's get rid of all this anyway. That was an interesting bug. Oh shit, was I recording that? I hope so. I just destroyed the utility cabinet and now it's degrading instantly because I guess it's out of range of everything. Let's check. Yeah, it's just out of range of everything, so it instantly starts to degrade once those utility cabinets are gone. And I'll go and check the... let's get rid of all this. Destroy. So that's all invincible and it wasn't taking any stuff, but that would have... I could have broken this. Like, check it out. This stuff with hit points isn't invincible. Let's just destroy this. It's actually... Oh, it's healing. That's why it's going up. Okay, so I can destroy that because it has hit points. I can destroy this because it's mine. Is that another deer? Look how many deer are stuck here. Look. There's loads of them. They love getting here. This one still got wood scrapping from ages ago. Right. Now these ones, I'm going to see how I can now destroy them. Because this is invincible. I can hit this as many times as I want. And now it won't die, but I could kill it. Right, so in order to fix this bug here, who owns this? This is owned by test subject alpha, but actually it's me, and I kicked test subject alpha, so test subject alpha owns this, even though I can access it. Test subject alpha owns this box also, but I can claim it, and that's on 0 hit points. I can't destroy it, so they've really fucked my game if I can't claim it because they put it behind metal. Because that metal would, or anything, they would just put it behind a regular wood fence, and there's no way I could get into it. And let's see if I claim it now. If I claim it, you've been granted permissions to build here. Can I destroy it? No. Okay. How about, let me manage this one. I can't leave because I'm the original owner, but I've been kicked. Oh no, I'm back again, look. Right, let's kick test subject alpha. That's only mine. This one here. Test subject alpha has been kicked from this one also because they're both connected. There's a spooky connection that isn't actually that spooky. It's a glitch. It's quickly for the devs. Here's the server logs for when I'm hitting the invincible objects. I haven't looked back into it to see what the objects are like, but that's what it is. What it's saying when I'm bashing them. When they're together and they're in range and one person claims it, it claims both of them, but the other person becomes a ghost on it. And if you fuck around with that enough and then don't put it, because the way to trigger 2 boxes to decay is to put them within the same radius. When they're in the same radius, you can see, oops, there you go, they're in the same. Now this one over here was built onto just overlap ever so slightly, and it has no upkeep, and it should have decayed, but it hasn't. And that was upkeeping a fence a while ago. I can destroy it. Let me just check if I can damage this. Yeah, I can damage it. Okay, well, that's cool to know. It was paying the upkeep for this over here. This fence, which is also invincible. So I have to destroy that like this. Okay, so there's no... Basically, we've got to try and recreate this invincible glitch. Okay, we'll do that back at base, I think. But that was a very interesting glitch that created invincible furnitures. And the poor little bunny, and we'll give him, he's dead. Take that though, I'll have that later. Thank you very much. I'm not certain, but it seems like there's 2 things going on with the infinite furniture. Either it decays down to 0 and just nobody's found out that it doesn't destroy itself, or it is to do with the permissions to being with 2 players in a team. Even if the other player's like offline and never comes back because it's another character, it seems that it may interrupt the decay and pay thing due to permissions. Just quickly, when a car's stuck between 2 objects, such as a zombie and a fox, it won't move because it can't get the momentum or the inertia to get going. The acceleration isn't enough, so there needs to be some way to get the car to accelerate, because I'm pretty sure IRL, if I did that, I'd squish that fox. Well, that looks like me. It's usually unless you add some of your structures will decay. Now it doesn't say that on my other ones. In the base. Let me go try these guys over here. There's these 2, isn't it? I've got to claim one of these, and then I've got to put 1 wood scrap into it. I'm not claiming that one, but I am claiming this one. And I'm going to manage this. I'm going to kick Clara Coldwell, and I'm going to put into it... Oops, wrong button. 1 wood scrap. It should be... It didn't have a depth. It didn't have a debt. That's weird. Now, usually, if the cabinet doesn't have enough in it and it's decaying, there's debt that it pays, and it didn't pay the debt that time. I'm not going to do that one. Can I move it? Oh, really? You can move unclaimed utility cabinets? Oh. Oh dear. Let me click that quickly. Okay, 6, 5. Come on, I want to see what happens. Is it going to destroy, or is it just going to stand there with 0 hit points and be invincible? Let's find out. 1, and what happens? It just stands there with 0 hit points because it's protected by another unit. Okay. It's protected by another cabinet that is also mine. My cabinet is down here somewhere. I think I can claim this one. No, this is my cabinet as well. And this is upkeeping all of that stuff upstairs. Now, for some reason this has started healing itself slightly. Look, 2, 2, 3. No, maybe it's just going down slowly. But yeah, I think because I own this one, and so does Test Subject Alpha. Even though I own this one, for some reason I'm not on it. Because Test Subject Alpha came in and claimed some other stuff and kicked me off it, because this was mine originally. Test Subject Alpha has kicked me from it, but it hasn't actually kicked me from it properly. Now, because of that, these interdependent nodes are not destroying themselves, because that's protected by my UC upstairs, even though it's the other players. And if they're on, I'm going to go and kick them, and let me just hit it with the axe and see what happens, because I think it's invincible now. Invincible. Invincible utility cabinet. Alright, and then if I go downstairs, we just found out how to make invincible bases, man. I'm going to make a whole invincible base. And if I go down here and manage this, if I kick Test Subject Alpha, I can't kick Test Subject Alpha. I can't leave because I'm the original owner. Test Subject Alpha's kicked me. Now, I can... Am I able to destroy this one? Let me try it. Yeah, that can go. Now let's see if the one upstairs is still invincible. So if it has hit points and you hit it, you can destroy it. If you don't and you let it decay, you can't. This one says it's still protected by a nearby utility cabinet. I don't think it is. We'll go find out. Shit. Right. Is that protecting it? I don't think it would be. But we'll destroy it anyway. Hey, wait, I can destroy it even though it's not mine? Oh, no I can't. Oh, it did go good. Right, that's the only utility cabinet I know that's in the background here. These should decay and not vanish. So long as I leave this utility cabinet here. Right, this is no longer protected by a utility cabinet. It is. But it's not. It's not protected by a utility cabinet. I broke my axe. This has started to go down now. Because it's used it. I don't know why, but these two have started using the Now I need to figure out how to make it so that it doesn't use the upkeep again. But I don't if it just decays and it stands there. We need to find out what happens when something decays naturally anyway. Let's just go and build a fence post somewhere. Test Subject Alpha has claimed this utility cabinet. I can't leave it because I'm the original owner and they've kicked me from it. I go to manage. I can't kick them and I can't claim it. I'm on fly mode because I was sick of working so slow. This one here is still not gone down. 750. And this one in here still hasn't gone down either. I mean, I'm not quite sure why these two aren't going down. But I'm assuming that the structures that I build in here won't decay either. I mean, let me just build a quick fence in here. I'm going to chuck this here and assume that it won't decay. after 6 minutes. Because that box isn't. So the thing is, just keep spamming down the UCs in order until you find out. Oh, going on a ladder fucks up fly mode. Interesting. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on, go, go, go. It's protected by a nearby utility cabinet. It's decaying. It's down to 0 health. It doesn't destroy itself because I can't kick thingy from it. She can't leave because she's the original owner. I can't destroy it. It's invincible. Right, now I'm going to quit, come back with the other character. Alright, so test subject alpha. I want to go on here. I'm going to leave the utility cabinet. Well, first of all I'm going to manage it. And it says it's only me. Since I was the original owner, as in Clara Coldwell was the original owner, sorry, test subject alpha kicked her from it. She could still access it even though she was kicked. Some reason. Now test subject alpha is going to leave the group. You're voluntarily left as UC. I can't see its hit points, but it's 0 hit points. I'm going to also leave this. I can't leave because I'm the original owner. Okay, but Clara Coldwell is supposedly a member of this group here, but she could access it, right? So what do I do in order to make this one go down? Because this is supposed to be upkeeping a utility cabinet. 1. How many utility cabinets is this upkeeping? Only 1? Because I mean this one has nothing in it and is upkeeping a fence ledge and utility cabinet. Okay, only 1. This fence probably hasn't gone down. Let's now we've unclaimed that, let's try going back. Okay, so since Clara Coldwell wasn't a member of the group on the utility cabinet and she was just kicked, now I've come back and I hadn't claimed it before. I can manage it, and it turns out test subject alpha is back in the group because there's not, now it says this doesn't have enough resources, blah blah blah. It has 0 hit points. I can't destroy it. This one still has 750. It's owned by both of us. This door has 0 hit points and can be destroyed. So there's no point paying upkeep when it gets to this point. And to be fair, the upkeep can be turned off, but I just haven't quite figured out how to turn the upkeep off on these yet. But then if you can get to this point where it's invincible, you don't need upkeep, do you? You'll just be stuck like this, and even if the bug's fixed, all your stuff will be here. And if I hit this one, look at that, it almost kills it, man, but it heals up. How is this healing up? It's being healed up by the other one over there. What about if I hit this over here? I mean, this has nothing in it. That's healing up as well. This hasn't gone down. So I mean, this UC here has got nothing in it. It's got an upkeep that it's keeping. This fence on this side is healing, even though nothing is upkeeping it, and it's been there for ages. It's not gone decaying. This UC that's in radius of that cabinet, which isn't mine, also appears to have healed up a little bit. Yeah, it's healed up entirely. Whereas this one, which is outside of its radius, I think. Let me try. I can't build one for some reason. Let me try going over here and doing it. You see the radius, then it's like outside of it there. This one inside. So that utility cabinet over there, for some reason, is not requiring anything to upkeep it. Whereas these ones over here, well, that one doesn't require anything to upkeep it, but these ones do. And this one isn't even mine, and it's built within the UC radius of that one, and it screwed these up and made them invincible. So that's how that works, I think. I'm going to figure out the logic and actually compile all of these clips into a video. I'm going to do that now. Right, I've just logged in again. The server was left running. I'm not sure how much time's passed, not very much. The server time is 1 times speed. But this UC has been given its health back to 750, and that's been given its health back to 1500. This is also going down now. And let's have a look at these guys. That one's going down. That's still standing. Not sure why that's not decaying. Let's quickly run across the road and see what's decaying over there. I have a bad feeling, man. I hope my entire base hasn't just decayed. It's still standing. 3,500 hit points there. Let's check the doors. Oh, yep, that's fine. 1,400. 1,400. Okay, so the ones that we managed to get which aren't doing upkeep are still standing. I'm going to go back and check the permissions on those other things quickly. So my base still isn't decaying, and I haven't fucked with that. I'm not touching it because I don't want to lose all this stuff. It's taken me a long time to amass all that treasure. But in here, this fence post which is being upkept by this UC isn't going down. This, however, is starting to go down, I guess because it's in the influence range of the other ones now. Let me just check it out. Who's member? Test subject alpha, not me. And that has 2 utility cabinets in the structure now. This is highly confusing. Oh no, come on, stop jumping on the ladder. In that corner. Right, this one, I can claim it. This one, let's manage it. Test subject alpha again, kick me from it. These are all in range, which I don't believe. They're not all in range. That was not mine, so I can't build there. Off this ladder. I can't build one here either. I'll get out of the location of those ones. It seems to have reset the UC overlap orders. Is what seems to have happened, because the permissions are all changed. Look. Now that UC has 0 in its range. Yet it's being charged. Oh no, it does. It has 1. It has 1, but it's being charged for 2. You can see that one over there. Let me just get through this. Yeah, you can see it only has 1 in range. The range is slightly extended for some reason, compared to what it actually is. And I've noticed this quite a lot in the game. So we're going to wait for these to run down again. But yeah, they were decayed to 0. Now they're back again. This one's decaying. That's not. If this is in range of those 2, then those ones will be having to pay upkeep for it, the same that it has to pay upkeep for those ones. So this one not paying upkeep for those UCs is degrading those ones, and vice versa. But this fence, because it's out of range, because the actual range must be like where I'm standing. The actual range has to be here, because it's encompassing that one. And this fence isn't in that range, which is why it's still standing. And I don't own that one, so I can't build or do anything in here. I own this one, but I don't actually. Right, so this has 2 utility cabinets as well. I can't see. Let's check this one. Yeah, this has 2 utility cabinets, but only 1 is in range of it. So that's 1 bug right there. I'm just going to go check in the house, because I did leave a UC upstairs, or did I destroy it? No, that's still here. So that's down to 604, and that one's kind of glitched as well. We'll see if they disappear. I'm going to go and build an actual piece of furniture outside, where nothing else is. But I'm just going to let those decay and see what happens. Small crate. Alright, there's no UC possible. Those ones are set up. Those seem to not be going down. Okay, the one in the petrol station now is going down. Yeah, those ones are as well. I wonder if the one in the petrol station can... If I remove those 2 over there and then restart the server, will that one go back up to 750 and remain at 750? We'll have to find that out as well. But first off, I'm going to build this little box and see how many hit points it has. 750. That's cool. Right. Alright, I'm just going to build that and see what happens to the box. We'll come back for it. I'm going to rename it. We'll call it Lucky the Box. Lucky the Box Boy. Okay, Lucky the Box Boy, we'll see how long you have to live. I'm saying about 6 minutes. Lucky the box boy is halfway, and it's been ages. I died once and lost all my stuff to a glitch. It reloaded my inventory without loads of stuff in it, and with these safety glasses that I didn't realise I had. But look, the box boy is halfway. I'm gonna go and hide somewhere better and just bury myself. Since I died, I found a better spot to watch out Lucky the box boy from. We can watch him from over here. I don't really know what the time is going to be, but yeah, we can see if he vanishes. I'm just going to leave it idle and do something else for a bit. So this has been sitting here the whole time, and look, no UC protecting it at all. It's just the furniture doesn't destroy when it decays. It goes into a state of infinite health. That's the con. You don't need to turn your UC off. You don't need to stock it up even, because it's better if you don't stock it up, because no one can destroy it with weapons unless they own. It's just like indestructible. Billy Boxboy still got 121. We'll come back to him. He was built when there was no UC around. This was built when there was a UC just over there that had that I destroyed. Billy Boxboy's just been built. Oh no! No! Shit! No! I just destroyed it by accident. Oh! I had to restart the test. Fuck off! I'm trying to fucking work here. Hammer, hammer, hammer. Maybe. Oh, Christ. Alright, here we go. We're gonna build a small crate. I'm gonna put him here. Right there. I'm gonna call him Lucky Billy Boxboy. Oh, come on. We are then gonna leave him here. He's already decaying, and we're gonna leave him to decay for all this time. I'm gonna switch this car off while we're doing it. And I'm just going to sit in this car and wait. I'm going to move the box onto this so that I can see from inside the car. Instead of dying, I'm just going to sit here like this and watch it go down. This is me for the next hour or 6. Well, I don't know how long it's going to take. Let's see, let's count how many one takes. 1, 2, 3 seconds, I guess. 1, 2, 3 seconds, like about 3 seconds. Okay. I didn't get it on tape because I was so panicky and annoyed, but I had 2 bowls of pet food outside my door. You may have seen them, and a zombie was caught inside the house because I left the doors open. The zombie destroyed the pet bowls, and as soon as it destroyed the pet bowls, something must have registered with the UCs to start updating again, and the timers have started going down, as you can see on this construction coming up here. Do you hear that noise? That's a horde. Oh dear, here we go. What we do is we run to my special thing. If it's still here. Here it is. Whoa, 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 whoa. What you doing? Deal with this wound. Oh, I missed my dog balls. They really made the house home. Compression bandage, please. And no, I don't think we need a painkiller. It might be excruciating, but it doesn't affect me personally. I'm the character. Give me all that, yo. Thank you. Oh, we should see this in the daytime, man. I need to bring the car over and put the headlamps on it so that you can see. Oh, it's rolling. Okay, check this out. Oh, my barbed wire was destroyed. No, it's not. This is going to kill me, probably. I don't know if it killed me last time. I wish you could hide the bodies. Have I got any bullets left? No. So anyway, check this out. Oh, it's really broken now. The door's healing up. Oh no, the door's breaking. What? Has this suddenly got... Let me check this out. Okay. I need to get off the chair now. Thank you. Has this used up all of its stuff, and is that why everything's breaking now? It's missing iron scrap. It has, it's used some of its stuff up. This is where I realised the glitch had come to an end, and I'd been exploiting it for weeks, man. I mean, I didn't even realise I was doing it. It just never came out of my UCs. Okay, let's go over here now. Is this starting to break? Yes! Everything's working again suddenly. Oh shit, man. I need to go around, although everything's going to decay. I don't think it really matters, because when it gets to 0 decay, that's on 65. You know what, mate? This decays a lot faster than anything else. Look how many points the metal loses by comparison. Yeah, what's this? Iron scrap and limestone powder. That's only missing a few items. But yeah, suddenly everything suddenly started working. I was going to have a little cry about this, but then I realised perhaps it's nothing to do with the permissions and taking over UCs that causes the zero health, infinite health thing with the constructions, and perhaps they just haven't sorted decay out yet. But then again, my whole base has got a group of 2 people, one of whom's not online, and probably won't be again, so I don't know how to escape that one. Either way, it's working again, and that's all that. I just wasted the entire day doing this. I'm paying upkeep, so all my shit's gonna go pronto. It's gonna just disappear really fast because I have no way of upkeeping it. And I'm gonna lose my base because I haven't got enough stuff, and I can really, if you have a base this size, it's so much hassle to maintain it. It really is. You may as well just put like a token amount in. I'm putting one every 24 hours real time, because if people don't want to pay, you know, once a day, play once a day and fill it up with like enough for a week, I don't want to have to fill it up with enough for like 10 minutes, man, or a couple of hours, and have to keep grinding, because the amount of fucking metal ingots and limestone powder that you need is insane. I'm not spending my entire game time grinding. But you know what? Billy Boxboy doesn't need to have his life down now, because this is all going to go down real quick. You look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, it's at 0. Let's try destroying it. No, so previously this wasn't going down until the horde came along, and then after the horde came along, everything... Oh, it destroyed my axe. Okay, shit. Good thing I got another. Alright, this UC outside, everything's healed up, and it doesn't have enough iron scrap in it anymore. Let's see whether it takes any limestone or wood scrap or screws. I'm going to say there's 22 screws. It takes 3 out every 6 minutes. Let's see what happens. Okay, you can see it started degrading normally now. So where it was before, it was broken. That's that. So if there's any damage done to these, I'm going to assume that they get destroyed. But considering that it doesn't have anything attacking it, when it runs out, it'll be 0 points, and that's... Okay, it looks like Billy Boxboy is back alive again, and he's got 0 points. This guy was built without a UC in range. Unfortunately, I brought him to where a UC is, but that, you can see, is not working. It's just destroying things. That fence is going down, down, down. So we're going to see what happens to Billy Boxboy when I shoot him. Nothing. As expected. Let's try hitting him with axe. He's invincible. Our box is invincible. Okay, Decay doesn't work in the game. That's it. End of. It doesn't matter about permission systems, who can build on fucking who, even though that was pretty cool. You can usurp someone's space by abusing the stack order, I think. But Decay, it just decays and it doesn't destroy. So there's an issue with that. That's the main bug report. Decay doesn't kill stuff. So why bother having all this stuff? And frankly, mate, the amount of upkeep even just this base is taking is too much for me to do by myself, and I'm probably going to abandon this base and everything else because I just can't afford to keep grinding this much to build this stuff. It's too much, man. Just testing the UC before I go as well. I can't destroy this either, mate. It's only short of a bit of iron scrap and limestone. Well, I say a bit. 88 iron scrap per 0.1 hours. I'm going to make, that's usually 24 hours, you know what I mean? 34 per 24 hours is more reasonable. Because I mean, in a whole day of playing I can get 88 iron scrap, even if it's quite difficult to play. And there's no respawning loot. But I mean, other than that, I'm going to restart the server now and see whether or not this is back to 250 health, or 750 health, sorry. So let's stop here and reconvene after server break. Just double check on Billy Boxboy. I've moved him out of range of the UC. He's not going down, mate. He doesn't want to get destroyed at all. He's totally invincible. Okay, I've just spawned back in with a fresh server with this character now, and we're back with Cleric Cobalt so I can see what the points are, and everything is gone back up to where it was. So I mean, if your stuff runs out, you can just restart the server or wait for the server to restart, which some people do a few times a day, and it just basically puts it back into this state. What this means is that if somebody has left their stuff so that it's gotten to 0 points and you can't destroy it, when the server resets you can then rush over there and destroy it. So I mean, all this stuff's back, but it's not being I mean, there's no point in me even keeping it now. You know what I'm saying? Let me see if I can shoot this box. Oh, that was the bonnet. Oh, fuck it. Anyway, what happened today has been an absolute waste of my time. Yeah. Oh, he's got health now. Huh. If I shoot him one more time, it'll destroy him. But he's not outside of UC. How come his health's not going down? Oh, Billy, we just run into another fucking glitch, haven't we? Like, that box's health isn't going down. Look at that, mate. It's just started up again. Why isn't its health going down? I don't understand this game, but what I do understand is it's far too much grinding, and I've been doing this for like fucking 8 hours now, trying to figure this shit out, and I'm still none the wiser. But what I do know is that decay doesn't matter. It's just that sometimes it applies to things, sometimes it doesn't. Who cares? Because ultimately, nothing's destroyed. It just hangs out on the server, lingering like a bad smell, which is what I'm doing. Thanks for watching. I don't care if you like or subscribe, but I do like making friends because I don't have any. Because, oh, I destroyed it! But it wasn't. Oh, sorry, Billy Boxboy. That's the second time I destroyed him by accident. No. There's nothing for me to take out my aggression on. I'm gonna have to summon a horde, I think. Cleric Caldwell. Let's summon a horde. Players. This is what someone did to me. I think it was Hazitude did this to me on his server. Okay. Let's give her a moderate horde. Let's go, baby. Fight at the gas station. Oh shit, already have money. Bullets. This isn't a horde. This is a few zombies. Yeah, that's just a few zombies, man. That's not a horde. Come on. Alright, that was a moderate horde, apparently. And that was no issue for us to take out with less than 34 bullets. Alright, mind out, buddy. Alright. Players. Select player. Deadly horde. Ah, kill a chef. Let's try to be more composed. Come on, zombies. I don't believe you're gonna take me. Players. Deadly horde. Hit that button. Come on, I just sound like I just spammed that button. I'm gonna keep spamming it. Player. Oh shit. Player. Me. Deadly horde. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Where are all the zombies? I think these are mechanics that people don't use. No one wants to summon the horde on themselves. Like sneaky little sneak up on me. 3 zombies was that deadly horde. I'm on a 10 times zombie spawn rate. This is really underwhelming. Maybe they're not spawning in because of the utility cabinet? I don't know, man. This isn't the zombie apocalypse. At least my aggression is out now from accidentally destroying the box twice. That's it. I don't think I'll be coming back and stocking up all of those UCs. I'm going to move to a smaller base. For sure. And I'm going to stick to wood fortifications. And let them just run out. There's no point. It's not survival anymore. I just destroyed the game for myself. It's no longer survival. It's no longer a zombie apocalypse game. I know I used the spawning thing to get bullets just then. I just want to have a little go at this, you know what I'm saying? There needs to be a lot more zombies. How do I get more? Let's try and do it a bit slower. Deadly horde. Just one. And my deadly horde is 1 zombie. 2 zombies. 3. 4. 5. Jelly. 6, 7, 8 zombies. It was the deadly horde. Most underwhelming. Very underwhelming. Well, I think that's it for me. I wasted the entire day playing this game, and all I've discovered is that all the hard work I put into my base over the last couple of weeks, thinking that I'd managed to glitch the game into not taking any upkeep, well, it worked, up until the point I decided to investigate why it worked, and as soon as I found out why it worked, everything stopped working and started resuming normal activities. My glitches are over. I'll have to start it again tomorrow, but it seems that my game's fixed itself at least. And all it took was something in my base to get broken, but that doesn't explain why earlier on I was able to replicate it an hour ago, or from right at the very start of this video, whenever it was. I don't understand, and I'm rambling. Like I said, I don't give a fuck if you like to subscribe. I say goodbye twice.